Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick YouTube exclusive. We're going to be checking out more of the Seamstresses Union in Shadowrun Return, so let's get to it. We got Noog here, which I think we've already talked to. He's the, guy who's talking to a bunch of ghosts. Yeah. And then we have Miss Kubota. Mrs Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. My, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs, but not tempted enough. She laughs. Tell me, Omae, what is it you're looking for? Omae. Omae means I don't think you'd really use this in this context, but it's kind of like a way of saying you. Like omae wa, like you are. I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, nah? So I've been told. So ka. I like this. Why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? Well, how well do you know Sam? I knew him well. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough new yen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entrusted them and entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there. And thus, a rich tradition was born. So, you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I'll reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's smart, why fear for her? Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have an action on my conscience. Here's the key. Well, all right. How can I help you? See you around. So is this the room? How do we know which room it is? Oh, that's the locked room. So let's go to the non-locked rooms. He's got a poster on the wall? What's the poster say? Oh, it's just like a regular pinup poster. That's cool. Let's check what's in this room. This is a big one. It's got a Chicago poster. Oh, is this her room? Looks like Coyote kept her clothes in boxes on the floor. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen, password? Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Select password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions to reset. Question 1, your first childhood pet? Oh geez. Alright, we're gonna have to leave for now. It'll probably be clues around the room. Oh, whoops, hold on a second. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open to the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fraggin' ridiculous. I want to be with them, with the real Paco, but this Cutter dreck keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, that's what he always says. I always try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make from the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but what does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last Cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me. More than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together, slice out the fear that comes along with it. Inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning Max power pistol from Gin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns got on hot women turn her on. Okay. Flip to a different page. Let's put this down and we should actually check what the computer needs from us. Okay, first childhood pet, Fluffy. Answer stored. Musical act, The Shadows. Hometown. Incorrect. Okay, but at least we got to see all 3 of those. Oh, probably Chicago is the hometown. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Alright, so this is going to be where we get all the info. Read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Oh, okay. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter, I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get to the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love his little act. Third paper, there's a receipt and an old photograph. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow" scrawled on it. Okay, so it must have had like various versions, because we said the Shadows for the band, which is a real band. Look at the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Zebra meat. The fourth paper. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of 342436. Ow. Okay. First childhood pet, Shadow. Favorite musical act? I don't think we know the answer to this one. Concrete Dreams. Hometown, Chicago. Incorrect. Okay, we're gonna have to open this safe then. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Input the code found in Coyote's diary, 342436. I guess I didn't need to write that down. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Oh. We got a grenade. Thank you, game. But where do I find the music? It's not that. Nope. Let's take another quick look at... Oh, maybe she had a receipt to see a band live. Hold on. Or like a ticket stub or something. Nope, not that one. It's not that one. Nope. Okay. Nope. It's not that either. Third paper? Nope. Second one? I don't think we know the musical act, but maybe the idea is that we're supposed to guess that one because it's the only one we don't know. Is there any clue around the room? Nope. Alright, let's check the other rooms. Maybe one of them belongs to her or something. I don't know. There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Oh, we don't have enough decking to get that. Interesting. Alright, so we can't do this. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is, so let's just try all of them, I guess. We know 2 out of the 3, so all we have to do is guess every one of these. Concrete Dreams we tried. Elemental Shear Wall. Let's try Maria Mercurial. Shadow. The Elementals. Chicago. Shadow. Shield Wall. Chicago. Dang it, we're running out of potential answers. Starfire. Chicago. Aha! Your password has been reset to NQPABDST. For security, never write down your password. Logging you in. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Oh. Contacts. Coyote's contact list has exactly 1 entry, someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact info for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. So we're gonna have to go to Pike Place Market then. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? Oh, he's a ganger. A member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in this nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I am a vegetarian. Did you know Jin Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you'd go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Ganbatte kudasai. Good luck. Good stuff. It's funny that like I know what that stuff means. Like playing a game I before in my lifetime I had just resigned to never know what those kind of things meant. But it's crazy to like understand. You know, they're just basic phrases, but still, it's a weird realization to find out that you know what these like things mean. Ladies and gents, with that strange existentialist moment here, we're going to call that a show. Thank you everybody for joining. We're going to be checking out the Pike Place Market on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're not already. You'll see these episodes come out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 4 times a week. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.